Language Assessment Explained. Hello and welcome. In this video, we're exploring the world of language assessment and evaluation. Whether you're a language teacher, a future educator, or a student learning about educational principles, this introduction will help you understand what language assessment is, why it's important, and how it shapes language teaching and learning. So let's dive into the key ideas that guide effective classroom assessment today. What is language assessment and evaluation? Language assessment involves collecting information about a learner's language ability, while evaluation interprets that information to make decisions about instruction and learning progress. It's about more than just tests. It includes observation, feedback, self-assessment, and performance tasks. Understanding both assessment and evaluation helps teachers support learners more effectively and align classroom goals with outcomes. Why is language assessment important? Assessment is a central part of good teaching. It tells us what students know and can do, and also highlights areas that need more attention. When done well, assessment supports motivation and engagement, builds confidence, and provides valuable feedback. It ensures fairness in grading and helps in placing students in appropriate levels or giving them certifications. In short, it connects teaching with learning outcomes. Types of language assessment, based on purpose. There are different types of assessments, depending on their purpose. Formative assessment happens during learning to give feedback and guide instruction. Summative assessment occurs at the end of a course or unit to evaluate achievement. Diagnostic tests help identify learner strengths and weaknesses before instruction begins, and proficiency tests assess general language ability regardless of a specific course. Types of language assessment, based on scoring and format. Assessments can also differ in how results are interpreted. Norm-referenced assessments compare a student's performance to that of others, while criterion-referenced assessments measure how well a student meets specific learning goals. Formats can be written, oral, computer-based, or performance tasks. Teachers choose formats based on what skill is being tested and how best to measure it. Principles of language assessment. To be effective, assessments should follow 5 core principles. Validity means the test measures what it is supposed to measure. Reliability means it gives consistent results. Practicality considers time, cost, and resources. Authenticity ensures the tasks resemble real-world language use, and washback refers to how the assessment influences teaching and learning in a positive way. Key components of language assessment. Language assessment covers all 4 macro skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing, as well as grammar and vocabulary. These can be assessed using holistic scoring, looking at the overall performance, or analytic scoring, evaluating specific criteria like grammar, fluency, or coherence. A good assessment should align with the learning objectives and provide clear feedback to students. Challenges in language assessment. Assessing language learners can be tricky. Teachers must avoid cultural or linguistic bias and ensure tasks are fair and appropriate for all students. Time constraints, large class sizes, and limited resources also make assessment more challenging. Technology can help but must be used carefully. Designing assessments that are accurate, meaningful, and manageable requires training and careful planning. To wrap up, language assessment and evaluation are more than just tests, they are tools for learning. When assessments are valid, reliable, and authentic, they empower both teachers and students. They guide instruction, support learner growth, and ensure fairness and transparency in language education. By understanding assessment principles, we become better educators and better learners. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this presentation helpful, please like the video, share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more educational content on language teaching and learning. Your support helps us keep creating valuable resources, so hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more.